Hey family, welcome back to my channel, Healing for Destiny. Welcome my Healing for Destiny family. If this is your first time joining my channel, welcome. If you are a returning visitor, returning viewer, welcome. I love you guys so much. So for those that are watching this video right now, it's a reason why you are here. God sent you to this video. You know, it was something about the title that grabs you. It's what you going through in your life right now. It's your current situation. This is your world. You searching these videos on YouTube, looking for this help, looking for this encouragement, looking for someone to speak to your situation, to help you. That is exactly what this video is meant for. That is exactly why I'm behind this camera doing what I'm doing right now, because I have some encouragement for you. I have a word for you. Like I said, if this is your first time joining my channel, you know, you probably thinking like, well, what equips you to be talking about this? How you know to be what you got to say about this? How can you tell me about this topic? And so I encourage you to go check out my earlier videos. If you can, go scroll all the way back and check out my testimony, and that will let you know exactly why I am equipped to talk about this, because I have gone through this. I have been through this. I know what this looks like. But the main thing about what I've gone through, and for me to be on this camera speaking to you right now, is because I have overcome it. And that's my encouragement to you, to let you know to hold on to hope, to have faith that you are going to get through this. I know that what you are looking at right now, I know that what you are facing, it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of anger, it's a lot of hurt, it's a lot of shame. Trust me, I know, because this is my testimony, and I too was once here. I too was looking for this content on YouTube to help me during my time, to help me during that time of pain in my life. So I know exactly how it feels, and I'm just happy that I'm able to be here to speak to you, to encourage you during this time. And my main encouragement about where you are right now, so see, this video is for you if you're like currently pregnant, or even if you just had your baby. And the whole point of this video is if, like, you know, you're a single mother, if you found yourself pregnant, or, you know, you just had your baby, and, you know, the father of your child is nowhere to be found. They done disappeared. They done abandoned you. They done walked out on you. They done cheated on, whatever the case is. Or, you know, even if your child's father is still in the picture, but, you know, there's a lot of women that still go through this by themselves, you know, have these babies. You have a baby, and you all alone, you doing it. You have the bulk of the of raising a child. You don't have a lot of help. Maybe you don't have a lot of support, you know. And I know for a lot of us, when you in this situation, especially when you're in this early stages of finding out you're pregnant and being pregnant and becoming a mom, you are going to be looking to the child's father for that help, for that support. And maybe you're not getting that, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what this video is about, to encourage you and to inspire you, and to give you my testimony, and to give you things and tips and encouragement to help you during this time in your life, and to let you know that you are going to get through this. You are going to live. You are going to live. You are going to overcome this. You are going to get through this process. Even if you're in a situation where, like I said, you don't have that support, you don't have that help, I'm telling you, the more you go through this journey, when you have this baby, if you just had your baby, you're going to start understanding and realizing that God is your provider, that you don't even need anybody else. All this stuff that you think that you need, these people that you think that you need, these fathers of your children, or your child that you think that you need all this stuff from, you don't need any of that. You're gonna start finding so much the power that God placed on the inside of you, the gifts that's on the inside of you, the strength that's on the inside of you. You're gonna start seeing that even when you down to your last penny and you don't have that support, you don't have that help, you don't know how you're gonna make it through, you're gonna start seeing how God is gonna make ways possible for you and your child. And I'm just here to encourage you, to let you know that you are beautiful. You are going to be a great mother. If you are pregnant right now and you going back and forth with yourself, trying to figure out like if you should even have this child, and all these lies that the enemy is trying to place in your mind, I want you to get that stuff out of your mind right now. I want you to declare and decree right now, as you watching this video, that I am going to be I am a great mother. That's what you say. I am a great mother. I am a great mother, and God is going to see me through this. Hold on to the hope. Hold on to the faith. And I just want you to know that you are are going to live. It does not matter what it looks like today. I remember in my season when I did not know, or I did not see how it was going to change. I didn't know like what my future was going to be, was going to hold. Me being this mother, and just all these things that I remember just holding on to, and all these lies that I was holding on to that was just keeping me in pain and keeping me sad. And then having now going through this journey, having now, learned the things that I needed to learn, having now seen things, and God just taking me through this journey, it makes me look back at that stuff now like, wow, I was worrying about nothing. I was tripping about nothing. I was worried about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that, it's not going to be easy. You are going to go through some pain. You are going to go through a process with this, because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. If you going through this by yourself, if you was with somebody and you had hope in that situation, and you thought that maybe you was going to be in this relationship with this guy, this man, or however you have now found yourself single and pregnant and alone, or just having your baby and you alone, and you don't have that support, you don't have that person that's helping you, all that, the pain and anger that you having, you're gonna go through that, but it's gonna be okay. That's the stuff that you are feeling right now, where you are, the pain that you are feeling. I'm telling you right now, that pain is going to bring you so much purpose. Your child is going to bring you so much purpose. This journey, you are going to learn so much. You are going to see so much. And then it's like, you when you in this healing journey, and the things that God is going to start showing you, and as a mother, and the hope, like if you continue to hold on to the hope and have faith in his plan for your life and where he's taking you, the destiny that he has for you, it's almost like it don't matter what the devil try to throw to you. It don't matter what type of lies he try to bring to you. It don't matter. It's like the world, all that stuff on the outside is not even going to matter. It's not even going to matter. These things that trigger you, what the world has to say about your situation. People, if you somebody that's angry because of your situation, people calling you bitter, or people shaming you for finding yourself in a situation, however you found yourself in a situation, people shaming you, or whatever the world got to say, whatever anybody else gonna say, that stuff is not even gonna matter, because God is gonna show you so much. He is going to do so much for you, and this video is really just that empowerment, that motivation. So even right now, because I know what it feels like, I know where you are, you feel helpless, you feel hopeless, you don't know how it's gonna turn out. And that's one of the main things that I want to talk about in this video, and to encourage you about in this video, is that it's a lot of things right now. I know it, y'all. I know it. It's a lot of things that you are battling in your mind. It's like a lot of overthinking about your child's father, about like what your future is about to look like, thinking like, am I ever gonna get out of this pain? Am I ever gonna get out of this place? Like, it just hurts so much. I don't see it changing. And it's just like, and I know this because I've been here. And it's just like a lot of different thoughts that the devil is putting in your mind about your situation. You might even be going through thoughts of like, if you're pregnant right now, like going back and forth with yourself about abortion. Like, I don't even want to deal with this. I just want to abort my baby. Or even if you just had your baby, if you're a new mom, the devil gonna tear your mind up about, that you should have aborted your baby. I know it because I know the tricks that he played on me, the schemes and the plans that he tries to use to keep me in bondage. So I know exactly what you're feeling. I know these thoughts that you're battling behind closed doors in your mind. But the thing that I want you to really understand about a lot of the things that you're thinking about, a lot of that stuff is not even what it's going to be. A lot of that stuff is not even the case. It's a lot of things that you're thinking about the future, about what things are going to look like. And it's not even going to be nowhere near that. It's not even going to be anywhere. It's a lot of thoughts. I know this, y'all. It's a lot of thoughts that really have you in bondage right now. Because you just overthinking the situation. You just overthinking like, is he gonna, my child father, is he gonna be able to do this? Is he gonna do that? Am I gonna be able to go back to work? It's just like little stuff that you will overthink, especially if you're a new mom, especially if this is like your first baby that you haven't. And so I know it, but I just want you to know right now, a lot of things that you are battling in your mind, it's not even going to be the case. It's not even going to. And so that's why I want you to just start easing those thoughts. Don't believe those thoughts, because they are lies. They are lies that the enemy is using. He's using certain thoughts. He's placing certain thoughts, throwing these thoughts in your mind because he wants you to stay in this place of pain. He wants you to feel hopeless. He wants you to feel helpless. He wants you to stay in bondage. He wants you to keep even he wants you to hold on to whatever you hold on to for as long as he can get you to hold on to this stuff. He don't want you to have no hope. He don't want you to see, have no hope in the future. He doesn't want any of that. And so right now, what you need to understand about a lot of stuff that you're feeling is valid. It's valid. The anger, the pain, all that stuff is valid, and you are going to feel that. That's part of life. Everybody, literally everybody on this earth, we have all gone through bitter experiences. There's nobody that can say that they have not gone through bitter experiences. We have all gone through bitter experiences. So yes, you're going to feel some hurt. Yes, you're going to feel some pain. Yes, you're going to doubt this, or you're going to feel like this. It's all a part of the process. But the point of me making these videos, the point of me speaking life over you and encouraging you is so that you won't stay in that place. It's for you to start finding your strength. It's for you to start finding that hope now. Don't let 2-3 years go down the line and you still holding on to these bitter experiences. You still holding on to this pain. I want you to know, like right now, where you are right now, that you will not always be there. You will not always feel like how you feel today, how you feel right now. At some point, there is going to be a death date. There is going to be an end date to whatever you feeling. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. See, if you don't understand this and you don't know this, you can find yourself staying in that place longer than you need to be in that place. You can find yourself being miserable for years down the line, being bitter and being, angry, holding on to that anger towards your child's father, holding on, feeling sorry for yourself, looking at yourself as feeling so unworthy and unlovable and hating yourself, and looking at your child, resenting your situation. I know what all of that looks like. I know what all of that feels like. So this is why I'm encouraging you and inspiring you and getting you to open up your eyes and understand that it's lies. It's lies. You will not always be there, whatever your situation looks like, however you find yourself in this situation right now. If you are alone, if you are a single mother and you don't have that help, you don't have that support, your child's father is with somebody else. He's in another relationship with somebody else. I know how that feels. It's the lies of the enemy, and you are going to be okay. You are going to live. You are going to live. You are going to be a great mother. You are going to be a great provider to your child, to your children. God is going to do so much in your life. He's going to start opening up other doors for you, because I know right now you feel so hopeless. You just don't see like what your life is about to be now as this mother, or like I said, if you've been a mother, like what things are going to look like. If you've already been through a situation like this and you find yourself in the same situation, like, man, I done walked into another situation where I'm a single mother again. I done had another child and I'm going through this again. Like, why did I put myself in this situation? Don't play the blame game with yourself. Don't hold on to that shame. Don't be ashamed of your situation, because these type of things can happen. It happens to anybody. It can happen to somebody that's married. You know what? Somebody that's married can be abandoned by their husband and be left with their child, or be left with their children, or be pregnant and then their husband just abandons them. It can happen, and it does happen. But here's the thing. What I love, let me just share a transparent moment right now. I remember when I was going through what I was going through, I used to be so angry at God, because I used to feel like God, out of all the things that because this was a very, this was a very hurtful situation for me, that time in my life. And I remember I used to be thinking, like, God, out of all the lessons you could have taught me, like, out of all the things, like, why did it have to be this? Because God, it didn't have to be like this. You could have did something else, or whatever. And I used to be so angry, and I just didn't understand why God would allow it to be the way that it was. But now that I have gone through this journey, y'all, now that I'm almost 3 years in now, as a mom, because I was at this place 3 years ago. I'm almost 3 years in as a mom. And when I tell y'all, I understand God's plan now. I understand his purpose. I even remember, and this is why I encourage you about where you are, because I know those tricks that the enemy is trying to play. But I remember when at the time when I was pregnant and I started going back and forth with myself about getting an abortion, like, I'm just gonna end this, I'm just gonna move on with my life and all of this. And then I just remember it was just something that would not allow me to do that. It was just something in my heart, and I know it now that it was the Holy Spirit, but it was just something that wouldn't allow me to make that decision. And I understand it now, because my baby, like my son, he saved my life, y'all. He saved my life. He changed my life. Me going through this situation brought me into purpose. I think about even how if I would have went and did that then, if I didn't have my baby, I wouldn't even be able to be on camera helping somebody else right now. I wouldn't even be able to be on this platform encouraging and helping somebody else. I wouldn't even have a purpose to be doing what I'm doing had God not taken me through that. And this is the type of things that I mean about going through this journey, like, not to be afraid, not to, be feeling sorry for yourself, because it's so many other things on the other side of this that God is going to do for you. Okay, you are a single mom. Okay, you going through this alone, but you are not even alone. You're not really alone. You're not even alone, because God is with us. God is with us. And that was something that I had to start realizing in my journey. Like, God, you literally, all those nights when I cried, all those nights when I just didn't understand, and when I just didn't see a way out of this, I didn't know how things were going to change. God, you were literally holding my hand. You were literally there with me. The lessons, the things, like the things that had to happen in this situation for me to be where I am today, for me to learn the things that I needed to learn, for me to go through those situations. I thank God for every tear that I cried. I thank God for my situation. I wouldn't even change it now. I wouldn't even change it, because I needed it. I needed it. I needed that. I needed that. The Bible says that it was good that I would be afflicted. It was good that I would be afflicted, because my affliction saved me. My affliction brought me into purpose. My affliction caused me to be a mother, to have my son. And it's just been the best thing in my life. I didn't even know that I needed this. I didn't know that I needed to become a mother and to go through this journey that I've gone through. And yeah, it hasn't been easy. Yeah, it's been a lot of pain. Yeah, it's been a lot of heartbreak. It's been a lot of that stuff. But on the other side of it, I thank God. I thank God for it. And I just want to encourage you and inspire you right now where you are. If you got to keep watching this video, if you got to keep coming back and watching this to encourage you, to keep you to hold on to that hope, that's what you got to do, then that's what you got to do. But one thing that I want you to know before you leave off this video is that you are going to live. But don't let it take too long for you to live. Start living right now, even through your pain, even through the obstacle, even through the lies that the enemy is trying to throw on you, even through all of this stuff. You have to live. You have to live. Your life is not ending right here. Your life is not over because you had this baby, because you're alone, because you don't have that support. Even if you're doing it all by yourself, you don't even have family or friends, you are going to live. You are going to live. You are going to overcome. You are going to walk into the abundance and the destiny that God has for you. This is just a small part of your life. This is just a small part of your story. This is just a very small part to the bigger picture. And that's my whole like encouragement and whole point of this video is just for you to hold on to that hope. Just hold on to that hope. Hold on to that hope. And you see, I could speak about this stuff with so much joy in my heart because I remember when I was there. I remember when I was here. I remember what was going on in my mind. And to now be on the other side of it, this is going to be you. You're going to be on the other side of it. You're going to make it on the other side of it. My goal though is that I don't want it to take too long for you. I don't want it to take too long for you. I don't want you to be sucked up by these lies of the enemies. I want you to live. I want you to live. I want you to go on with your life. I love you guys. I hope that this video really encourages you and it inspires you. I hope that it resonates with you. If make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all comment, send me some comments. Let me know how you think of what you think about this video. If this helped you, because your comments, it encourages me and it pushes me to keep doing what I'm doing. So I love you guys. I will see you in the next video.